The United Arab Emirates is the undisputed center of the Middle East's commercial, financial, and transport sectors. One of the challenges facing the region will be the need for the expansion of telecommunications and broadband coverage. A radical new idea proposes to combine all the elements needed for this expansion into one platform. Introducing the STRATOSHIP. A high-altitude, unmanned airship would function as a telecommunications and broadband relay, surveillance platform, and a traffic and emergency situation monitoring station. A solar array on the roof of the STRATOSHIP would charge a rack of batteries in the tail of the craft. These batteries power all the equipment on board, as well as the 3 electric motors that propel the airship. Lift is provided by a series of helium envelopes that incorporate a gas compression system which negates the need to vent helium at high altitudes and helps maintain buoyancy. The communications and avionics equipment is housed in the nose, allowing for easy access and quick replacement or maintenance. An array of high-definition cameras will allow continuous real-time coverage of a large area. The STRATOSHIP would hover lower than an orbiting satellite, but far above the jet stream and most weather in the stratosphere, approximately 20 kilometers above the Earth or about twice as high as commercial airliners fly. A single STRATOSHIP could then send broadband, mobile phone, digital television, and radio signals to a wide area. Lag times would be reduced by a factor of nearly 2,000 when compared to geosynchronous satellites. The need for ground-based cell phone towers will be greatly reduced, and in rural areas it may be possible to remove them entirely. A stationary STRATOSHIP would be able to monitor ship traffic far out into the Gulf and could guide Coast Guard vessels to the location of a ship in distress and report on fuel spills. Traffic conditions could be observed in real time, and in the event of congestion, it would be possible to divert the traffic along alternate routes. Live events such as concerts or football matches would also benefit from real-time overwatch to ensure safety. Airships would be an invaluable asset in the event of a disaster or major emergency, such as an earthquake, providing unobstructed real-time views of affected areas. The many advantages inherent in a high-flying airship as opposed to a terrestrial cell phone tower or a satellite in orbit are as follows. 1. Construction and launch costs for satellites are very high, with the attendant risks of launch failure or failure to achieve the correct orbit. Maintenance or replacement of the equipment of a satellite in orbit is currently impossible. A STRATOSHIP, on the other hand, can descend for scheduled maintenance or to receive upgrades at regular intervals. And unlike an orbiting satellite, a STRATOSHIP would be able to perform many of the same tasks but at a greatly reduced cost. 2. A STRATOSHIP would be less expensive to deploy and operate than any fixed-wing aircraft. It would also be able to remain on station for weeks or even months at a time. 3. Unlike aircrafts that require a large number of trained personnel to fly and provide regular maintenance, the number of personnel required to keep an airship operational is minimal. 4. A STRATOSHIP can be deployed within a matter of hours, whereas the construction of a cell phone tower may take months and a satellite launch could take years. STRATOSHIPs offer all the advantages of geosynchronous satellites with none of the drawbacks and at an affordable cost. They will be able to form a vital part of the UAE's communications infrastructure, ensuring continued growth into the future.